Greetings everyone, my name is Atterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of AmazeMaker. In this morning live stream, I'll cover a combination of both Veersmith levels and levels I find online, primarily the former. Here's a quick rundown of the rules. I'll be covering levels for about 2-ish hours, then I'll be covering 1 or 2 bonus levels, move on to art, and in a separate stream, check out the memes. So welcome to the stream, Iwumi, Pixel Boy, Hyper, Lipatio, and all the other people who are watching. Seems like it's going to be a smaller crowd today. So let us begin with this stage. 05 Rock The Pachinko by AmazeMaker, with 9 plays and a score of 2. Also, Tuesday this week marked the 8th-year anniversary of this channel. I never expected to be at this point 8 years later. I don't recall playing this, it may have been a similar level. They were here. That's the first part done. Yeah, this part does seem a bit familiar. Checkpoint knee tag. Can't go there yet. You want I can double check right now if I played it or not. It does, it kind of feels like it was part of another stage. But according to my stage tracker, I never played the stage before. do I obtain the red key then? Did I miss it somewhere? Oh. Because I went down here and hit the checkpoint, I'm soft locked now because I can't reach the shield. Oops. Let's try it again. Maybe not with this level ID, but it had to be something. Let's check. Oh, wait a minute. Was it called Pachinko Synthwave? Yeah, I covered Pachinko Synthwave in the past. So, is this a re-upload of that stage? If that's the case, oops, yeah, I'll have to skip this then. I usually just verify levels based off the title and name. If it's a redux, I might as well just check out what's new. Because reduxes are fine. As long as it's not a re-upload of the entire stage. That's why part of the stage seems so familiar. Wait. Mega needs his ability. Well, I had to. I got soft locked, and I didn't want to repeat that long elevator section. Backhanded. Here's the thing, if I go down there and I don't get this, I'm essentially soft-locked. That's what happened. Because without this, I can't break through these blocks. And I can't backtrack either. Sure, on my own time. I don't really watch that many E3 Directs anyways. I don't have Netflix, so probably not. This does feel a bit different. Okay, now we can get down. We can get down here. And that's how we fall into a pit. Now I need to open up the right side. It's alright, Jerry man. Excuse me. Just out of range. Just my luck. And one disadvantage of this stage, it should have had more songs. And I just realized I didn't collect something. We'll get there. I know exactly where I need to go now. Slag Central there. And we're in. Took about 3 minutes longer than it should have, but I think it's slightly different from the original. Same. I wish it had 2 different teams. For example, this. Time for the daring escape. Remember way back in the start there was that one teleporter? I need to hit that. Hey Buster. Here we go. One down. You can do that in midair. Okay, that was harder than I thought, and the stage is done. Compared to Pachinko Synthwave, minor changes. I'd say to make the final section, I would say to have the second section have a different team. Second up is Donkey Kong 94 Airplane by Oscar. 50 plays, score of 17. You want an exit teleporter out of here too. I don't know if it's exactly rip-offs, because these stages, especially the Donkey Kong series, seems to have more variants from the original. Yeah, for sure, these are still more fun than that. Oh. Didn't expect that to be here. Again, please, when you have these teleporters, have an exit teleporter, so you aren't just stranded there in case you're missing the key. With the previous stages, there was always an exit teleporter. This is the odd exception. Even in the original, I don't think you were soft-locked if you went through a teleporter like this. These are off. Even in your previous stages, this problem didn't exist. I'm pointing out as it's a very strange regression. Well, at least I don't need to... Well, at least I don't need to hit the switch again. In fact, I don't even need to go up there. Now I do. Thanks for making it easy on me, Concrete. Super Volcans are one of the enemies which Rock and the rest of the crew do a better job at dispatching. He means rip-off because it's mostly recreation. Hello, Snivy. We have a smaller crowd today. Oh. That's why. I was going to ask, why is the ladder so easy to reach? Oh yeah, off screen there's no rain. According to YouTube, there's only 6 of you here. I mean, Super Volcans are fine if you have a projectile character, or if roll doesn't have dodge roll enabled. The dodge roll is kinda disappointing the more I play it. It's nice for dodging, but the fact it shares the same iframes as taking damage causes a lot of issues. The way back. That too. If you have dodge roll enabled, you can't slide as much, essentially. Now, if it didn't share the same iframes as taking damage, I'd use it more often. Otherwise, if too many locations was kind of a liability. For example, you can't really slide on top of spikes. Because if you do with dodge roll enabled, instant death. Thanks for M-Tanks. You're too kind. I wouldn't call it a bad move per se, it's not as good as I'd hoped it would be. For once, I'm gonna have to defeat you first. Sorry. It's alright, the wind and everything coalesced to defeat me. That's it, super arm time. The big problem is really Concrete Man himself. There, that should protect me. Or not. Yeah, it doesn't work. I'm gonna play it real safe and defeat Concrete Man first. Usually I use the super arm to wall them off, but now I'm saving myself. If only the bird or Concrete Man wasn't there, this would be far easier. That's why Concrete Man is one of the most difficult RMs in the engine. It's so easy to get stun locked with everything combined with each other. Feels like I'm fighting against half a dozen things at once. Will it work? I don't think crushing works here. I have to explicitly throw it. And I keep getting stun locked. And the game doesn't want me to slide. Ah, I wish I didn't use my M-Tank there. Or E-Tank, I mean. There's too much stuff going. The one thing I'd remove is Concrete Man, basically. If this was Mega Man, I'd be okay. And that can happen, where it breaks right through. Okay, one down. Ah. Toughest battle in this series yet. I'd either give one more E-Tank before the battle, or remove the birds. It's tough enough already having to deal with the rain, plus splash, plus concrete. Or give a better weakness. Number 3 up is X Tower by Big Vincent 159, with turns replays and a score of 3. The rest of the stage is kind of lackluster too. I already talked about the issues with no exit teleporter. As I was saying, that boss wouldn't be too bad if I could fire at a distance. Heck, even with base would actually be working. Okay, can't make it. Thank you, Orlando. Of all the mechanics in this game, rain isn't one of my least favorite. As I made it abundantly clear, my least favorite mechanics are the fans and the magflies. At least with the rain, it's consistent. I'll take consistent gimmicks over inconsistent ones, which is strange as other games have done them better. Admiral 2, Revenge of the Fallen. It's alright, I initiated it too early. It's original, unless it's based off the X Tower. And well, two other things, but I can't mention them yet. Okay, the Megamix engine too. I think this is based off the X Tower stages from 6. I'm not sure though. When I say X Tower, I mean X Castle. Oh, really? Actually, wait. Game. This is what happens when you try jumping and it fails to activate. None of them are? Well, at least I got a somewhat refill. It may be my imagination, though. Okay, I get it's funny, Sniper. Please shoot me again. I held my breath there. Oh, more proof that everyone needs training. I don't know, Panda. Welcome to the stream, Nut House and Panda. And that's true for a lot of other things, Iwumi. Same reason why I shouldn't be an artist. I like the first section of the stage where we're entering the building, but once we enter the building, didn't really feel fun to me. As a preview of what I'll be doing tomorrow, I'll be covering 4 demos of 4 different Mega Man Classic fan games. I decided to move Mega Man X Engine to another stay. Forward up is Quest for the Hidden Treasure by Battery87, 97 plays, score 47. The one I'm mostly looking forward to is Final Gear. Omega despawn it. Nope, it's smart. I know I've watched some YouTube videos of it, and there are several things that are quite intriguing about it. Meanwhile, with Time Adventure, or whatever it's called, that's gonna be a funny one. There we go. Speedrun route. And to be fair, I have hope for at least 3 of them that they can improve. Well, 3. I don't know exactly, but I stopped questioning whether it is the most popular queue or not. Please don't spoil them too much other than that. It's pretty obvious. Time Adventure. Out of the 4, that's the one's development which I've been following the most of, and I'll have to figure out how to phrase my statements tomorrow for that one. That's what I mean when I say the other ones have hope. GG. It just exists. Nothing much to say about it. 5th up is Mega Man Frontier, Mechasteel Castle by Lunar Chris, 49 plays and a score of 17. No idea, Snivy. At least with Battery's 2 other stages which I played, they were either glitch showcases or recently showcased a new mechanic. This one didn't do either. Oh good, level pack. I mean, I have hopes that, at least with 3 of the designers, they'll be able to listen to feedback. Chang, not so much. It's turning into an entertaining train wreck, I guess. Maybe that word is too harsh for time adventure. Maybe it's not harsh enough. As long as they get permission, I'm fine with quote-unquote fixes. Whoa! And if you choose to redux or remake or be inspired by it, at least wait for the game to finish. Who knows what other Morty material will be added. Capcom's a bit different because, well, if that wasn't allowed, then how could we make fan games? I guess there's implicit permission there, but for fan games, the system is a bit different. You need more explicit permission. For example, with me, you all have full permission to remake my levels from Magma 1 and 2, and 48 Hour and Tree when it comes out. Well, Scratch Tree, that's a bit different. I've been waiting for over 2 years to criticize my 48 Hour level. No, more painful. Thanks, my leg got caught in the explosion. It wasn't really private. You could join in as long as open, 24 hours private. Yeah, and yes, I participated in 48 Hour. The level I made... due to time constraints and me being too cautious in terms of level progression, it wasn't that good. You mean Tier 8 in Magma 2? To put it bluntly, my 48 Hour level is far worse than Conveyor Mayhem. It's too long and the ending sequence is too painful. In Magma 1, my stage, Napalm Force Encase, reached Tier 3, somehow. Well, I know why somehow, but... in that game it was... middle of the road. Also, to clarify an earlier statement of what I consider to be salvageable, I tend to be more generous in games and creator feedback. I mean, if creators are willing to be open to criticism and adapt it, then yeah, I tend to be more hopeful. It's when they don't or are hostile where I lose hope. Sometimes just existing is fine. Heck, sometimes the game playing it extremely safe isn't that bad either. Or very safe. See Cyber Shadow. I mean, of all the levels I played in this episode, I'd say that generally this is the most solid, all-rounder. Yeah, I can understand why. When I played myself, I quite enjoyed it, especially due to speedrunning and how I can chain together things. But if I were to take a greater meta view, it does play it safe in many categories. Next up is Space Travel Remake Part 9 Earth Hard Reupload by Lipatio. 38 plays and a score of 13. By the way, Pluto was normal hard and I struggled with that one. Soundtrack was awesome though. Welcome to the stream, MMBR. Glad you could make it. Warp speed. And now we're back on Earth, all the way from Pluto. Mega time. See you, Nuthouse. I believe so. Unfortunately, for all the time Mega was away, Wily took over again. Or is in process of taking over. Blues is doing his best job to save the day. Yep, Mega Man Colors. Jedox 74's level pack, which I'll be covering tonight. It'll be broken up into 2 or 3 streams though. It's very long. Nice reference, Snivy. I want to see his elevator collection. How many levels in the pack? 28. It's a reference to one of the 2 of the levels I played in the previous stream, where there was a glitch where I was able to take an elevator into another screen. Several screens, in fact. Let's see, 8 further stages, 4 bonus stages, the rest are RMs and an intro stage. I know, it's a crazy number. That's why I'm gonna split it between 2 or 3 streams. Oh boy. Take it slowly, get your bearings, then start. And run into acid. How do you... That's gonna be another problem. Okay, got that. So close, I should've just swapped to charge kick there. Well, I couldn't actually switch to charge kick. Ah, good. JPEG man. Yep, this is definitely going to be the end one. The way it's designed is the toughest. Figured you'd fall for that. Oh, so close. I don't get it. Oh yeah, spike extends a bit further outwards. I'm hitting in the side. This is entirely doable. I've done it before. This is where I would prefer box spikes, but aesthetics versus. Hello, Paul. Going through a toughie. Again, I don't... Well, I get it why. It'd just be further to the right. It's that one jump there. I'm just a few pixels off. There we go. And the checkpoint should be right here. Good. That's one good thing about this stage. One of the patio's difficult stages, or every one. They have good checkpoint placement. Oh boy. I keep saying oh boy, irrespective of difficulty. I got myself stuck there. Not much, just a few minutes of me failing. I can't block the mines. What I probably should do is damage boost before they come. Like so. Freeze this, freeze this. Duly noted. What happens when your jump button doesn't work? And me mistiming. Button mash quite a bit too. I'm gonna have to use a different way of this. I can't button mash fast enough now. I drained most of my mashing strength from earlier. See what I mean? I can't press it fast enough now. Now, there's even tougher than this. I can assure you. Okay. My strategy is in place. Game. I have I have 3 methods. This method, I'm just going for full-on auto. When my finger starts getting tired, I'm just gonna pull out that. But in general, I have 2 fire buttons. It's fun for a different type of player, not exactly me. Whoops. I could have made it there, but I got hit by the acid. I think I know what to do now. Or what happens when I play a level that's clearly designed not for my skill level. See? That's one way of doing it. We're here. Time for the hard part. The other hard part, I mean. It seems that for many of these sections, the best strategy is just damage boost. Oh boy. Actually, if I time it, it should be faster. I'm of two minds here, Iwumi. Is it unfair because I'm not skilled enough, or is it unfair because, regardless of skill level? I have to tap jump through there. Nothing much, stuck on this really tough stage. Give me true. Lots of trial and error too. I disagree with that statement, Buster. This only really applies to Lipatio's harder stages, not so much their regular stages. Problem is, they go really fast. See, I have to literally slide at the right time. I hit it twice too, because I couldn't be sure. It's a bit more forgiving there. And yet, this is still not the toughest stage by Lipatio I've played. I mean, these challenges are on my side. There's no wind gimmicks. Or magflies. Lag. Most are fine, especially nowadays, but this one, yeah. Although this is actually one of the situations where the lag is helping me. I can actually react to everything better. Oh. Excuse me? Most times I complain about lag in AmazeMaker, but here I want it. I'm not a speedrunner. Oh, there was a spike there. Here we go. The Christmas spikes. Yeah, Diet Kaizo's better. Kaizo would be even worse. Even worse as in more painful. Yep, I still consider that diet. Kaizo would be even tougher. Or maybe it's because of shifting targets. I'm trying to gauge how far I can conserve my fuel. That's where most of the deaths are happening. Me trying to be cautious and overextending. Well, we know the title of this episode. Mega Man gets impaled by millions of spikes. If I still name these episodes. I'm not using a keyboard here. I'm using a controller. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mega Man blinked intensely there. You know, I think with roll that'd be easier, more difficult. I'm not surprised by this point. This is the final level in the queue, that's why I'm spending about half an hour on this. Jump, 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 jump. Don't jump. I'm thankful there's no sliding here. Could you imagine doing that in conjunction to everything else? Also, please add new tracks per section. This stage is hard and long enough. We might as well hear different teams for every section. Oh, I didn't actually register them as spikes. I thought they were background elements at first because of the color scheme. I was paying more attention to anything coming up. Yeah, it does feel like 2 or 3 stages together. Almost there. In fact, this stage would benefit if it was 2 or 3 separate ones, perhaps. I get most of the individual challenges, but unless this is designed to be a special... Unless it's designed to be an endurance one, please split. I have to tap jump it. The funny thing is, despite the difficulty in the start, most of the difficulty I have is trying to do the tap jump in between the spikes. I always have trouble with this engine, which I keep illustrating every week. Feel free to make a deck compilation of this level. You have full permission to use the footage. By this point, it's probably 50 or 60. And lag killed me there. Wait for the level to finish and then you can test it out. What? I'm trying to pay more attention to what's going on in the second half, then I'm neglecting the first half. I wish this game actually had a death counter. We may not have limited lives, but that'd be a perfect thing. Ah, we did it. Could this be it? Are we at the end? Wally's Christmas heroes. It's all 8 of them at once. They won this round. They do? I'll check it out. Okay, E-tanks. Let's try this again. What happened is it didn't swap. Yeah, it's in a different place. These are all the 8 bosses from the previous 8 levels in the series. Hold that. E-tank. That's why I got all those E-tanks. It's over. Earth has been cleared. Easily the hardest out of all the 9 levels in the series. Yeah, this was the one I was able to complete without the use of the level editor, unlike Pluto. Because even if a challenge is harder, I may be more or less adept at it. So here are my suggestions. I don't know if I would exactly call this or level design or level design that's not geared towards me. I'll be generous in that. But at the very least, split it into 2 levels, or 3. It's long enough and has a varied number of challenges already based off the 8 previous stages. And it's not like it's non-linear, so it'd still work. If someone wants to, please make a dead compilation. I died at least 70 times here. Hopefully he comes back from stealing the elevators. Whew, yeah, I spent 40 minutes on this one. I'll be right back in about 5 minutes. And I'm back. Hi, Jaden. Wow. You came in right at the after side of a rather difficult level. So that's all the levels currently on the queue-ish. I don't want to play another level of my AmazeMaker Oscar, so let's check out what's on the most popular queue. And I'll move on to covering SlashXels. There are some comments I do need to make on their Fangame. So let's check out this one, Volcano of Death by Memory Bit Merger, 188 plays, score of 93. The only other person I've seen on WebMecha's website who completed your stage is Mega Marino, and my time isn't even registered yet. Seems to be at least 20 screens long. That's a good sign. Kind of a sad thing to say, because it takes that long, it's actually interesting. Color me a bit interested. Alright, this is better than 75% of the levels on the most popular queue. It's doing something. Here's the enemy. How do you enable that? Thanks, Slash. Profile on AmazeMaker or on WebMecha's website. Oh, WebMecha's website, got it. Whoa, what happened? Okay, it's been authorized. At least for this one, I have video footage and proof. You know, this is actually cool. It's slower paced, but it's actually using the mechanics in somewhat interesting configurations. Namely the fire wave generators. It's not the most interesting thing in the world, but it's at least exploring the mechanic to several potentials. Although I will speed up some of these fire wave generators. Especially for the E-Tank. Then again, it may be designed for a bit of a lesser skilled audience. Let's start by going to the left. But thanks for the information, Silent. It was an okay to decent stage. Kinda shorter than what I wanted, but what I really wanted was a better climax section and one more main mechanic, and some more enemies. Right now it was kind of Spartan. Not saying that's a bad thing. This is still better than most levels featured on this queue. Which is a shame, really. I'll save it for next week, Lipatio. I see you have some levels, Slash, so let's take a look. I'll save the other one for next week. Eight up is Metal Man Boss Fight Hard Mode by SlashXel. 31 plays, score of 3. I don't know. Maybe as they're a bit more simplistic and they have more straightforward names. My bad. That's perfectly fine, Jaden. If you attended the live stream, there isn't really a reason to watch the edited versions. They're more for people who didn't attend the live streams, or who don't want to watch me fail repeatedly. See, for example, Scale Boy Refractured or Paper Mario, where I edit out many of the battles. So close. And this would actually work as a fortress boss. If you want to make it easier, just put a bed of spikes down there. I mean, it gets the job done as a harder boss battle. And they actually went to the decency of making Metal Man take double damage. So the fight doesn't overstay its welcome. So I'll give it a thumbs up. AmazeMaker for Wednesday evenings? Probably not, but... Actually, considering how short this stage is, let me cover your outer stage right now, Slash. Next up is So You Say Cutman is an Easy Boss by Slash. 12 plays, score -1. Lots of fire. Oh boy. I see the problem. I see the solution. What can I say? I love cheese. It'd be harder if I just went 1 HP, as was intended. Alright, to clarify, Wednesday evening, yeah, there'll be non-voting opted games. Saturday mornings will always be Mega Man Maker, as it's the cornerstone of the channel. Saturday evenings, however, that may change. And Sunday evenings, well, they're obviously for indies. I mean, I may cover a slightly different game after Paper Mario's done Wednesday evening, for temp. And besides, on June 16th, Wildermid is officially releasing, so I have to get back to it. In addition to watching edited down live streams, that'll become important when we get to stuff like Avion, where there's a lot of random battles. At least for Paper Mario, you can see the random battles in the field, but Avion, yeah, I'd have to edit down at least 50 to 75% of it. Have to do it perfect, and there's spikes. This sounds interesting. 10th up is Tate No Yuusha Shield Hero by Misao Minakami, with 167 plays and a score of 71. Minakami, sorry. The Rising of the Shield Hero? I really need to watch more anime when I get the time. Ooh, there are a lot of other hobbies I wish I could progress further or do more of, but I don't have the time. Oh yeah, on Backloggery, I'm almost done with cataloging everything. The 1000 plus games which I bought last year, and the 400 plus games I'll be buying very soon. There will be. I'm taking something in between that, Jaden. As a short one-off. Does this work against this? Nope. But yeah, this works against the lasers. And it covers Proto's entire body too. If something goes on sale, there's a great chance I will cover it. Ninja, I'm gonna save that for the next Voting Gauntlet when we get to it. But I'll figure it out once we get to the end of Paper Mario. There are some things I need to cover with that. As long as it's on a lower price, it's the same to me. There are so many games that I have on my backlog that it doesn't exactly make sense buying them at full price. Oh. I see the problem. Next up, probably Wednesday evening as a one-off would be Gem Wizard Tactics, and then I'll swap it to Sunday evening. Eventually, I will publicize my backloggery so you can see most of my game backlog. I know Flashman has a backloggery too. Although my backloggery will be missing several of the games I lost, like much of the shovelware I used to have. I don't blame you, we technically finished the game. This Sunday will be the last time I'll cover the game. If I don't finish it by Sunday evening, I'll finish it on my own time. I will say that compared to Alpha version 0, it's doing a better job keeping my interest. It feels better balanced, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I remember. Maybe if I can set up... Well, unlike an N64 multiplayer, which is kind of unstable, the offhand multiplayer, that's much more likely. It's a simple shield level, but it gets the job done. So let's do this last, then we'll move on to Slash's stuff. So the 11th and final level of the stream is Cube Cave by DRN2Roll, 80 plays, score of 35. I forgot to change the music, so enjoy this song instead. Yeah, I forgot to change it back, but I prefer this theme anyways. I mean, compared to Swordman's team, I much prefer this anyways. One down. This is basically an exploration stage. One down, 6 left to go. Wrong key type though. Those are red keys. And I'm gonna need a quick refill. Never mind. We're all set. Ah, that's what I was missing. Item 2. In a way, it's kind of like a Metroidvania. Because we're exploring more and more of this place. No, that's not it. There's a way you can chain it up together, but I'm not skilled enough to pull it off. You can essentially chain together the item 2s. Hi, Devuman. On the last stage. Okay, now I can access it. One of the keys which I actually want. Devilman. I'll go back for that later. It's very likely just one way. That looks like it loops back. Nah, probably not, so let's take a look. Where does this go? Yeah, this goes back. So I just need to go underwater, get the 6th key, then I can get the 7th key. Not really a Metroidvania, more of a maze stage. I mean, I have full refills. What's the challenge here? If he had refills too, then I could see the challenge. Oh well. Why would I want a time stopper? Anyways, I know where else to go. I know exactly where to go to now. We covered this. There's that one location right above the start of the stage. It certainly makes a better impression than most of the other stages, but still... Of all the stages featured on the most popular queue today, my favorite one was the one before the Shield Hero stage. In general, this week's levels were kind of... En route. So, out of the 11 Mega Man Maker levels I covered this week, my favorite one would be Mechasteel Castle by Lunar Chris. Unfortunately, this week, with an honorable mention going to Volcano of Death by Memory Bitmerger. Unfortunately, this week, the level quality was... okay. Around okay. Not really up to snuff compared to other ones. Now, the stream isn't over yet. Now I'll be covering SlashXel's Fangame and giving some suggestions. Specifically, well, you'll see. Okay. We're good? We're good. So now I'm back at SlashXel's in development Mega Man Classic Fangame. Last week I covered Corrosion Man, and following their request, I'm now going to be covering what I consider to be their two least best designed RMs, starting out with Volcano Man, who I consider his stage to be the second worst. Although, unlike the first time I played this, the controls are far better. That enemy introduction's fine. This one, I placed a bit further away from the spikes. But this one, I'll introduce these Picketman variations over more solid ground, not over here. I'll make this as a second introduction, or a second instance. You can keep this too, it's fine. They die to 3 charge shots. Also good idea to place refills here. This enemy, I just placed one of them here, unless this is hard mode. Keep this one here. You can keep 2 here, but you have to be careful for them to not ambush the player. Also reduce the respawn range of this one. Maybe replace one of these enemies with the regular shooters. Okay, this Picketman positioning is fine, I guess. This first one. But it's kind of slow to go through. I guess it's fine, it's just too slow going for me. It's been fixed before it was worse. The batons firing shots, I would say to give a better introduction to that. Maybe color them differently, as usually batons can't shoot. Volcano Man didn't really be changed from the earlier versions. I'm just playing it to show what I have problems with. This enemy introduction I guess is fine, but maybe not next to spikes. It is a controlled environment, so it's okay. When you introduce a new enemy type, it should be in controlled environments, usually in isolation compared to other enemies and mechanics, so players don't get overwhelmed or pay attention to the wrong thing. This is fine. Maybe lengthen this safe room so players don't get killed by accident. Because I know some players will just try sliding out immediately and they'll get vaporized. I'd also give a sound notification just before the fire comes. There's a visual indicator, but there's no sound indication. You may want to make this first safe room bigger too. Thanks, sliding. I mean, I'm okay with how this mechanic's introduced. It needs some tweaking. The physics are slightly different, so it ends up causing issues. And once again, for testing, especially for this one, please increase the starting lives to 5 or infinite. This is not a full playthrough of the game. That's for later. I'd also advise adding an intro stage to the game, because some of the physics are different. See, for example, sliding. But the game isn't ready to be played as an official game yet. Hello? That one's a different thing. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's one other mechanic. Again, an intro stage would be helpful because some of the mechanics in this game are tweaked. For example, sliding gives you bursts of speed. You can actually jump off of ladders like that. I think it did slow down the fire, which is good. For normal mode, yeah, make it so that enemies become unshielded regardless of whether you fire at them. The fire also destroying enemies would be a nice touch too. This stage is so much more enjoyable with the controls actually working properly. It's kind of like Quinn's Revenge in that way, but I don't mind that mechanic, but have an indoor stage to show that's different. Mini-boss time, it's the Firebird. This is the part of the stage where I started dying a lot. Because lava. Sorry, I was paying attention to here. On Grand Prix, and that's interesting, we'll look into that. See, because we're in the testing phase, you should give more lives. This is not the final game. In the final game, we'll have access to special weapons, a shop, etc. to ease up. That's why I don't really buy the difficulty metric. If I was an average player, I'd still have access to more utilities. Plus, I wouldn't go through this stage first. That's why, at least for this phase of the game's development, just give me more lives. So we can polish up the stages. For this one, I guess the rising section's fine, but yikes, that. And as Buster pointed out, give an option for infinite lives for other players. I mean, even if you give infinite lives, the game isn't easy. Far from it. Not really, the checkpoints are far enough away. Remember, the checkpoints aren't just spaced 5 to 6 screens away. I won't become that careless. There's only one stage where it sort of applies, but even then, it's not easy. And for those situations, again, just give players the option to buff up their life count. Anyways, on to stage select. Now on to my least favorite stage. For a variety of reasons. I'm okay with this enemy introduction. Same with this one, but this one, I place it away from that enemy. It's too close. Same with this one, and I'd vary up the terrain a bit more. Also, put an indication there's a pop-up attacker from down there. It's not necessary, but maybe also on screen, attention mark that a plane's coming. But otherwise, it's a fine introduction. It's introduced in isolation. which is nice, but still, give players the option to tweak the difficulty. You can just say that this game was designed for this intended difficulty setting, and by changing it, you're going against it. You can just put that as an attention mark, a warning. This mid-boss is cute. I like it. I also like how the bosses start fizzling or smoking. There is a difference in difficulty, but because of how the checkpoints are placed, it's not really much. And besides, that sort of not all sorts of difficulty are fun. I understand the allure of having limited lives, but give the players options. That enemy wasn't introduced in isolation, another issue. I still prefer these fans over the ones in AmazeMaker, to be honest. I think I was a bit too harsh on the stage earlier. My main issue is that it's kind of bland at the start. Not really very bland, it's only these two stages which are the blandest. That's why I said pretty much that, especially this one needs reworking. Even with the volcano stage, the volcano section was actually somewhat interesting, but I prefer speeding it up a bit. As long as making people doing the same thing is fun for them, I guess it's fine. But when it's not fun, there's an issue. And that's why I generally don't like having limited lives. Being forced to have limited lives. I mean, you could always just try flipping the script. Like, give extra bolts if you complete the stage if you die less than 3 times. Give positive reinforcement, not negative reinforcement. Boss is fine. Okay, so my main issue with this one is the stage is bland. It forgets one of the mechanics. One was underutilized, that being the platforms. Introductions to enemies was kind of wonky. The same kind of applied to Volcano Man, but at least with Volcano Man we had to run away from the fire section, the rising lava section, and generally more interesting enemies. The beauty of having infinite lives is that then you don't need to worry about... You can actually make each individual section more difficult, or tweak it more in regards with that. It does, Jaden. June 16th. I'm gonna be streaming it. So to summarize, Missile and Volcano need some reworking, especially Missile. Corrosion, Icicle, and Pound, they're fine. Saber and Storm could use some tweaks, but they're okay. In essence, the first third of this fan game needs reworking, the second third feels like it's from a different fan game entirely. Now, I'm not saying to remove limited lives, just give an option to tweak it. Look at Magmold 2, for example, or Magmold Episode 0. They made some definitely difficult levels, but they were fun, all while having no limits in lives. In any case, that's what my suggestion for those are two. You're improving, but that's the main stumbling block I see for this fan game. See ya, Buster. Alrighty then, there's one last thing I'll do for the stream. Okay, all should be set. Alrighty then, it is time to cover art. Nonetheless, thank you for submitting your demo. Ah, and ouch. Looks like an abrupt shift here. Ooh, I wonder who they are. Swear he looks familiar. The awesome recap of The Legend of Zelda by Parawizen. This art style is growing on me. 6 masks or faces. Sonic Astronomical Wing. Yeah, I'm giving this a thumbs up. Good job, Pixel Boy. Although I'd place the marker around the right side. If I had more Mimi thumbnails, I'd put this right up there. Cursed. If you didn't tell me, I'd say this came from Plants vs. Zombies. Nice. Gym Power, The Lost Dimension, Ego Interactive version, including NES. Alrighty then, that's all the art for this week, more than last week. Once again, thank you everyone for submitting your art, it's always very appreciated. Tonight, I'll be covering the level pack Mega Man Colors by Jidok, specifically the first 8 or 10 stages. It's gonna be a long one. And after this stream, I'm going to be covering memes. If not, I'll see you either tonight or tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.